So now I've got 2 hours to explore before there is a train to Svoge. That's around the time it gets dark. I want to go there to have dinner. And until then, just chill out here. So this village has 2 parts, a lower and an upper part. This is the upper part, and the lower, although it's still quite steep on that side, the lower is there. And in the end there's a villa zone as well. So you get houses all over the mountain, and some houses can be very far up. And in winter it is not that easy to yeah, you can shut up now. It is not that easy at all to drive up the mountain roads. Because it's quite remote and there's a lot of dogs. I have the pepper spray with me. Never used it, but helps me feel more secure. If I should ever meet a pack of dogs, I don't want to be in that situation anymore, because I had it a lot of times. And just my confidence that they probably sense they should stay away from me. Otherwise it can be a bit dangerous. Something like 10 or 8 years ago, a British woman who lived here was attacked by dogs and she died. But a lot of dogs got exterminated or put in a shelter. So now these stories are relatively unheard of. But Bulgaria used to be pretty rough around a certain time. In particular, let's say anywhere before 10 years ago. And before that, like, it's improving. There used to be a nice alley with lamps. If you use some imagination, you can see the families stroll by here. But young families are pretty much disappearing from the countryside. No matter how close to Sofia, it is still far enough to make families move to the city instead, in a cramped apartment, rather than live here. And that's also a reason why the infrastructure is not quite maintained. You can see that the hills are quite steep. I've been everywhere up there, all of these mountains, all of them. And it's pretty steep. Above them you get on plateaus. You can do some stunning hiking, like seriously. Nobody ever comes there, except for me, I guess. Some shepherds. But tourists, no way, never. Even Bulgarians, they don't, like, they could have a house here, but they don't really go up to the plateau. Like, if you go into these mountains, you're on your own, pretty much. And what you see up actually in the mountains is a lot of abandoned settlements around here that people basically forgot. They're wiped off the map. But you have like 100-year-old houses, 80 years old, made of clay or whatever, with branches and twigs. They are just left abandoned, falling apart. Used to be inhabited by people living off the land, and now that's all changed, I would say. So I want to walk around the hills on the other side. See what's up there. Probably not much. Давайте. Що ви мене сам? Merci. Ага. To właśnie. Damy się. Ciao. Na was. Well, trucks. Kind of dangerous. I was here quite some time ago. Gotta see how to get up to the hills now. Because I'm not 100% sure. And for the little time I've got, I want to use it wisely. Zdravna služba, this is the health post here. Rovna Gradska bolnica, this is the hospital of the... Like they probably have some MD here, some doctor. You can see how old-fashioned this is. This is the state healthcare. Like you're just in a time warp immediately. And we're 50 minutes from the city of Sofia. Which is like this heating is very old. It used to be from communist times. It's a sort of Russian central heating. They have it here in some older buildings. And this building is at least 30 years old. You see some old advertisement for cream, old chairs, old stuff. And it is this part is new. This is metal plastic. You can see that they built a separate unit next to it, a new chapel, so that's something that here you probably get for treatment. What it says here is it's a poster. Oh, it's not that old. It has an EU flag. It's against home violence, let's say, right? And the old little chapel is probably closed.
Thanks for watching. Enjoy life, go out and explore.